WWE 2K26 gameplay deep dive has come out. It came out a few days ago. I was a little bit ill. I'm still getting over that, so apologies for how I sound. Please leave a thumbs up to make me feel better. But man, the gameplay deep dive actually looked very, very good. I tweeted about it a lot. Go follow me on Twitter, link in the description, by the way. And I'm very, very excited about it. If all of their deep dives are like this gameplay one, I think we could actually get some good information before the game releases, which for a 2K company, normally they release the game without showing any gameplay. I will be playing some over the top of this video throughout. We're also going to look at some and analyze some in a little bit more of a breakdown as well. This is going to be like a full breakdown, but I think we can have some fun with it for sure. Let me know 1 to 10 your excitement for WWE 2K26 in the comments down below. 1 being you're not excited at all, 10 being it is the most exciting WWE video game of all time. I think honestly I'm at like a 7.7, maybe an 8 out of 10. 200 core slots is absolutely amazing. I want to see more from the creation suite. I'm excited about that deep dive, the creator superstar and create arena specifically, and stuff like that. But without further ado, let's dive in and see some new stuff. It's time for the inaugural Ringside Report video series for WWE 2K26, which releases on March 13th, 2026, or March 6th. Now, there's also been some updates about the Battle Pass stuff, but again, I might make a separate video on that. Ton of new gameplay updates to give players a sneak peek on, spoiler alert, we think you'll love them. New match types, gameplay mechanic updates, new usable objects, start of match actions, AI settings and customizations. This one is very, very cool. New commentary team and improved presentation. Also, really intrigued about this one. Now, starting off, we have the I Quit match, ladies and gentlemen. A fan favorite stipulation match. It is a very, very cool match. Was in old WWE games and now is returning. We actually done an I Quit match in RPW. By the way, we're live every Monday, Thursday, Friday right here on this channel with the #1 eFed on YouTube. So if you're a wrestling fan and you want to get involved, become a YouTube member and join our Discord to get your very own superstar involved in Regents Pro Wrestling. We done our own I Quit match. It was basically just a submission match and I added in I quit over the top. Now it's actually back in the game and the mini game for I Quit actually looks very cool. I was quite concerned, will it just be a submission match with, you know, no new mini games or anything like that? But no, they actually look like they've improved it. So it says, one of WWE's most punishing stipulations makes its long-awaited debut return. It's a classic 1v1 contest where victory doesn't come from pin or submission. It's about breaking your opponent's will. Players must wear down their opponents until they finally surrender and say the words, I quit. And you can see a picture here with Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero, with the referee holding the microphone. Now, one thing I don't like, it's a very, very, very small thing that I don't like. In the promos, I run an eFed, like I said. We have custom arenas, custom logos, custom titles, stuff like that. I don't like that you can't customize the microphone logo. It's always WWE or Raw. Again, it's a very, very, very small thing. My community looked past it anyway, but it would be cool to get an RPW logo on that microphone 2K. I'm just saying. I'm very excited about this, though. The I Quit match looks very, very good. You can see the gameplay. Again, it looks very, very smooth. The UI all looks the same, but you can see that new minigame there with those green bars, ladies and gentlemen, when they go for the I Quit maneuver. There's also weapon... Sorry. I told you I might be ill. There's also weapon-specific submissions, like this armbar through a table. Now, is this only going to be able to be done in an I Quit match, or can you do this just in normal matches as a submission? We don't know, but you can see the I Quit. I believe the yellow bar goes up every time you press one of these buttons. Now, it says cancel, so the attacker doesn't do anything. It's just the defender has to break out of it. Normally, it's like a back and forth type thing. It looks like the attacker doesn't have anything to do, though. It's just the defender trying to break out of it. I might be wrong, but yeah, he got that button, and it got a bit bigger there, but it looks very cool. We also have 3 stages of hell. I mean, we might as well stay on this video as it shows us around normal, extreme rules, Inferno. So you see all of the different matches. It looks like you can pick any match type. By the looks of it, any 1v1 match type, it looks like you can choose, which is nice. Again, the gameplay actually looks smoother. And we got our first proper look at an Inferno match. Now, the flames for Inferno match kind of looks just like an image, like a PNG of fire. I mean, I've never been the biggest fan of Inferno matches myself. We do have some superstars in RPW. It might make sense. So I'm excited about that. But the flame, you know, they look like flames. I think this is going to be one of those matches I play like once or twice the whole year with RPW. You know, it's not really a match you see in WWE every single week, of course, as Undertaker makes his way down. Kane 98, who looks very, very cool. As the fire sparks up. Another new thing they spoke about was the weapon physics. Now, a lot of people said that they showed a weird example of this, ladies and gentlemen, because I think a lot of people thought they was going to show this of them landing on the stairs, but he kind of lands not on the stairs. I think it's more to show his legs bounce off the stairs, which again does look very cool. I kind of think people thought his back was going to go on the stairs, but that is very, very cool as well. The island, I mean, they have stuff like this, which... I mean, the island is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be realistic, so sure. It is on PC this year, and maybe I'll make some island content, which, of course, I've never played the island before because I have it on PC, but you can see he throws her down, and you can see that Ragdoll when she landed there. There's definitely new Ragdoll physics. If you see, look, you don't see her land, but down there you can see how she bends. I mean, it looks like a dead body, if I'm honest with you. And then you have the shopping cart make its way into a 2K game for the first time. You can sweep up an opponent and throw them away, which, I mean, it looks very, very fun. Our shopping cart's going to be under the rings, or is this just a backstage item only? Ooh, I don't know, but it does look funny, I must admit. You can drop kick the weapon as well, which maybe that means like more weapon interactions. We saw the chair armbar, so maybe you can just do that normally. I don't know. You can see kendo sticks in. Another new weapon was Thumbtacks, again, debuting in 2K, but has been in old WWE games. And this was very, very fun. Now, again, some people were saying, you know, normally when you go through Thumbtacks or when Thumbtacks go through you, there would be some blood on your back. People were thinking, you know, maybe it's because it's promotional stuff, but it looks like there won't be like little blood drops coming down. That might be a bit too graphic for 2K. But the fact that Thumbtacks are cool, Thumbtacks are back, I think is cool. You can see it sticking into the body. Just an extra level of making Extreme Rules matches actually look Extreme Rules, which, again, I'm all for. I absolutely love it. And the gameplay as a whole just looks very, very smooth. Of course, we have stacking tables now, which is very, very exciting as well. I don't really like how they flip it. I mean, that looks kind of not realistic. But, again, I guess it saves them spending half an hour actually setting it up. And you can see him crash through both tables there, which does look very, very nice. This I love. Now, this I love, and they have confirmed since. I'm glad I've done this a couple days later, because they also confirmed it also works for double title matches and tag team matches. There will be 2 championship belts on the podium if it's a double title match or a tag team title match. And my main thing is, which every single year when they release stuff like this, my first question is, does it work with custom blank? In this case, does it work with custom championships? Will we have our custom championship here? In 2K25, every time you use a custom championship in a ladder or TLC match, the front plate is blank. There's no front plate. It's just the strap. So will that be a thing as well where custom championships don't work on the podium? That would upset me as an eFed owner who, you know, maybe plays in the eFed. You can see it gets highlighted. That's new. Weapons don't normally get highlighted. I wonder if you can turn that on or off, because I don't like that. I want it to be realistic. I don't want to see the weapon be highlighted when you pick it up. But I think that's awesome. I love that you can pick up a title from a podium. The island shows off a bunch of their weird weapons as well. They're fighting on the outside. Again, I think just as a whole, the gameplay, I mean, people will say it looks like 2K25, which is fair, but I think as a whole, it just looks a bit smoother. Looks a bit more tied together. You can now fight on the barrier. Let's just speed up, because it will look a bit weird if I play it slow motion. When you play it full motion, it actually looks nice. You can play on the barricades together. More interactions up in front of the fans. I wish the fans got an upgrade. I don't think we're ever going to see fans get an upgrade at this point. It's still the same characters. It's still the same duplicates, the same t-shirts. They look exactly the same, which some people won't care about. For me, I would just love a bit of an improvement for the fans personally, but I mean, that's maybe a little thing. Now, this intrigues me. Surprise attacks. Randy Orton, all of a sudden, an opponent could just burst out from anywhere. Now, this is one of those things. Can you do this in universe mode with custom superstars, or is this just a play now thing, or a backstage brawl thing, or an island thing? Like, is this something that you can have anytime, or can you plan this, or is it just random? I don't know. It looks more random than not random, if I'm honest with you. Awesome new attires. This is the beginning. Now, again, this is awesome, but I hope that you can turn this off. Like, I don't like UI in my video games or in my 2K games. I don't like UI because I run an eFed, which is supposed to be a representation of a real-life wrestling show. You know, in real life, you don't see it pop up saying approach, rush, or draw energy before they do an action. Again, my community will be able to look past it, but it's just one of the things. It will look way neater and cleaner if you know, in your head, you know, okay, if I press the right arrow, the CPU is going to rush them. If I press the down arrow, they're going to draw energy. Like, I hope you can turn that HUD off and they still do the animation. Whether or not you can, I don't know. But again, stuff like this, I think is cool. Will it get boring having the same 2 or 3 cutscenes every time? I guess, but also I think it's more one of those things like cutscenes in you know, in universe mode. You sort of pick and choose when you do these. It won't be, you know, 2 random mid-carders won't be doing this, but maybe like a big rivalry they can rush, or 2 big baby faces they can draw energy, stuff like that. I think it's more of a you know, you choose when you want to use it type thing, and it's sort of using universe mode cutscenes in play now, which I think is very cool. That's another new thing. Universe mode cutscenes can now be used and shown in play now, which again I think is amazing. This I am gassed for. Fire Pro done this first. Absolutely amazing. Oh, the amount of times people in my community DM me and they're like, oh, bro, why is my AI taunting? Why is my AI not going for a finisher? Why is my AI not doing this? Now they can actually make their own sequences, make their own, you know, moves, their signature moves. And on commentary, you actually have signature moments for superstars of, you know, when someone's setting up for their finishing move, maybe they have like 3 moves before that and stuff like that. This is amazing. So AI sequences, you can now have up to 10 sequences that a superstar will do, whether it's a grapple, a punch, a DDT, whatever. This is amazing. And it just adds to the immersion and realism of RPW in Season 5, and different superstars having different sequences and different build-ups to their finishing move. I absolutely love this feature. Spicier rivalries is always good. I hope we get more cutscenes in universe mode when we eventually get the universe mode deep dive. This is all in play now, which again, I think is very, very cool. The commentary team, I don't really care about too much because I do the commentary for RPW anyway. The entrances, now again, this is the same as the pre-match thing. This is awesome. Okay, so interactive entrances, you can now choose your ring pyro, stage pyro, rule breaker, fan favorite. I hope I can turn this HUD off again and I can just do it with no HUD. Again, it's a small thing. I think I'm going to be the only one that wants this, but for me, it's a big deal. I hope we can turn that HUD off. But I think it's going to be one of those things where you get to play with it. You know, the more you know, it's hard to kind of see what they're doing here. Like, I think that was like a fan favorite. He pressed up and he done a little fist pump, like a small little thing like that. I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, it was kind of small, but you know, it might add a bit more interactiveness to it. I'm just trying to see down here, was there any new third-person animated zoom in? Ah, so this is new. Normally, it was only third-person or animated. This is now, you can see zoom in, zoom out, and there's also next and previous. See, this you can also toggle the HUD off, which I like. I'm assuming maybe if you toggle this HUD off, does it also toggle the arrow HUD off? That might be what that is, which I would like. But yeah, zoom in and zoom out. You can see it's zooming in here. That's new, and I like that. See, toggle info. Maybe if you toggle this off, it turns this off too. That would be badass. But I like that. New referees, which look awesome. And again, the gameplay with the sequences just look way smoother. This is a new broadcast angle, which again, normally I control the cameras. A broadcast mode with new angles, I would absolutely love. And again, all in all, I am very, very excited for WWE 2K26. I think there's a lot of cool things added into this little teaser trailer, should we say, and I'm very, 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 very excited. You can see here, they have the pyro and the animation. This is different, though. This doesn't say pyro or fan favorite. The other one did, interestingly enough, so maybe that changed, I don't know, or maybe you can choose between icons and words, I don't know, but you can see him spamming the pyro, and the pyro goes there. There's a little cooldown, and then you can do the pyro. AI superstars will also now display more natural reactions and animations in between actions they perform during a match. Thank you. So that is everything. We've looked at most of the new stuff, and I am so, so excited, ladies and gentlemen. Regents Pro Wrestling is going to be absolutely amazing. We're coming up to Regents Mania. We've been going since 2022. If you are a wrestling fan, even in the slightest, I assume you are if you're watching this till the end, please get involved in RPW. Whether you're a fan or you're a superstar, it is so, so, so much fun. Our community on Discord is absolutely amazing. You can sign your contract by becoming a YouTube member, and you will not regret it. It is so, so fun. And WWE 2K26 is going to be even bigger with RPW, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for more deep dives. I'll catch you in the next one. Much as always, take care, and this is who we are.